guys, it's me, Ruowen Huang. Does anybody think I'm quitting yet? 2 days in a row, almost think I'm not doing it. No, I just decided to take a day off yesterday because it was a very busy week the week before. So I decided to go down to States and did some shopping. And today, Tuesday, is difficult for me because I got a lot of household noise because of a cleaner. So I decided from now on, every Tuesday, I just do it whenever it's quiet. But before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I am an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Before I start my question, I want to share with you guys something really nice. My husband requests a gift for his own Christmas. And this is it. 5-minute journal. But you know, when I'm buying this for him, I thought it would be nice if I keep him some journal. So I buy 2 popular high rating one is called Q&A. That means they have 365 questions and every day you answer 1 question, right? And then this is called 1 line a day journal. That means you can write it for 5 years and each day you will just have one, you write 1 liner, right? So I just received it today. But after I scan through really quick, I would say if you guys don't have a Christmas idea yet, this one, a very good one. This one is what I will highly recommend you guys to buy. The reason of it is, if you guys follow my my blog or vlog so far, you will probably get an idea, like we are the best person to brainwash ourselves, right? But sometimes we are shy. I mean, it's shy to look at the camera or look at the mirror and telling ourselves, I can do it, I'm good enough, I'm loved and all that, right? The thing about this book is, I'm going to show you a page and you guys will roughly get an idea. It will get a little quote, which I quite like the quote. I scanned through it. So you got 3 questions in the morning and 2 questions at night. So what it does is that morning you wake up, you will answer, I'm grateful for 3 things you think about. What would make today great? 3 things you think about. And then daily affirmation, I am. So you can write anything. I'm beautiful, I'm good enough, I'm loved, whatever you want to write, right? Before you go to bed, you got 2 questions. One is called 3 amazing things that happened today. The other one is, how could I make today better? Right. When I'm scanning through this, I start to realize if you guys decide to buy a journal for yourself, for your family, I don't care. The reason of this is, it forces you to think an aspect you don't usually think about. Right? If you happen to be somewhat, you consider yourself negative or you don't usually go there, you're not very comfortable of giving yourself affirmation and pat on your shoulder, say good job. If you're not good at doing this, I think by keeping this journal, it will force you to appreciate yourself a little bit a day. By appreciating yourself a little bit a day, you all know how the effect's gonna do, right? Eventually become a habit. When you have a habit of pat yourself on the shoulder and say, great job, eventually it will deposit all the good thought and good energy into your daily basis and actually make things, manifest things for you. So anyway, I'm not taking commission or anything, but because I received it today and I scanned through it, good thing if you still don't know what to buy for yourself or your family yet, it's called 5-minute journal. Google it, and if you guys like it, that's just an idea for you. So anyway, that take 5 minutes for me to infomercial. But anyway, let's go back and answer all the questions. Today my question is, how do psychic get a message? Is it via voice, vision, or strong intuition? Again, I don't speak for all psychic. I can only share the experience I have, and then I let you know from my perspective, right? I get message pretty much from anything. It could be a voice, it could be a vision, it could be just a strong feeling. But throughout the years, I can roughly categorize it for you. Is at the beginning, since we don't know about the psychic world, right? So it depends more on seeing is believing, or hear it, I have to hear it. So it depends on our physical things more. But as you get more comfortable and you start to understand more, you realize you don't really have to hear it to know it. You will simply know, right? So I would say from a voice at the beginning of my journey, I can hear, it's like a conversation. You probably hear a lot of psychics share their experience with you, and it seems like they have A say this, B say this, A say this, B say this. I say at the beginning of my journey, it feels more like that. It's like almost like a real conversation I have with someone else. But as it get, develop, it seems so I can have a full depth conversation within 5 seconds, because it's like how you transfer data to USB, right? So that's basically what the meaning is. You can have so many data in one USB drive, and then you plug into your computer, and right away all the information got upload, download, whatever you want to do with it. Once you're very good at your skill, sensation and skill, you're able to have a full-on conversation in a matter of 5 seconds. So it won't be like a voice, because you will not rely on that so much. That you then get into how energy or how vibration connect and work with each other, and then that allow you to receive all the information. So I say right now, where I am right now, with a skill I develop right now, I realize when it comes to other spirit form, like other ghosts, for example, they still try to communicate with me like more verbally. Or if you come into more like fairy or devil, they still try to use verbal and communicate with me. Sometimes it will even overlap my own voice, and then make me believe that's my own voice. So that's why I said, before you guys develop anywhere else, really focusing on yourself, understand your own patterning of thought, your energy and things like that. Eventually you'll be able to differentiate the voice difference, right? Because you will always hear that overlap. And then when it comes to people's past life, future and past life, for me, I always see a vision. Vision is like 5-second movie clip. You know how you see a trailer and before you go see a movie? That's pretty much what it's like for me. So with people's past life or the future life, I see more vision. That means I'm flipping book and I can quickly see picture, right? So that's what it's like for me. When it comes to strong intuition is usually related to you. So that sensation is usually what you have to do, that protect you. Basically, that so-called strong intuition is what we were born with. It's called survival intuition. So if you have a feeling that you come out, you just know, and you have no explanation to it, the chances that feeling usually tie into you. Things that's gonna happen to you will happen to you, or somehow relate to you. In that chance, you will have a feeling that you just know, but you have no trace about it. So, as I said, I hope I'm just based on my experience giving you an idea how I can differentiate the message that I receive. I would say otherwise, in general speaking, it's more like energy transferring. It's very quick. It doesn't really have to have word, doesn't really have to show you the whole scenario. It simply feels like you have a USB of data and you want to transfer to your computer. It can happen within a second. It depends on how fast you are, USB 3.0 or USB 2.0. It depends on how you are good at this. But I would say majority of message I get is like that, but there are some different scenario that I will experience too. So how do psychic get their message? I don't know, but I just share with you how I get my message. So I could see it, I could hear it, I could feel it, or I could somewhat experience it. So it really depends. Okay, I hope that answered that question. Anyway, next question. Does everyone has some sort of psychic ability. I already explained this topic before, and I hope that topic already covered this. Yes, everybody's supposed to be born with it. How do you know? You look at an infant, like, I don't know, 1 week, 1 month old baby, they already sense and feel you are happy or not and things like that. That's basically an intuition that they were born with. You know, you were born to really get that kind of sensation. You know, before you even develop your verbal language, before you decide to have a perception of things, everybody born with a psychic ability. A lot of young child will even see their past life, or a lot of young kids will even have, you know, like they can think, they can feel, they can think, they can even receive the message from elsewhere, but because they don't have that verbal skill, so therefore they may not be able to share with you what is going through with them. So do understand, those skills you're born with it, but as perception start to kick in, right, those skills eventually will get put aside. It's not even vanish, it's just being put aside because you don't know, you're not even aware you have those skills. So yes, everybody can develop, that everybody has some kind of psychic ability and can be developed, but it takes a lot of practice between finding the balance of reality and spirituality, right? So if you continuously finding the balance out, because we're born with all sensation, that means reality is equally important as spirituality. So if you are able to find your own balance between those two, the chances you can use that skill on your reality as well. So yes, everybody born with it and it can be developed. I guess that's it. I think I almost take up 15 minutes of time. So anyway, I think I'm gonna just answer 2 questions today, and you know, we'll continue going on tomorrow. But I don't know if I would do the Chinese one yet. I'm still on struggle. But, you know, I might give it one more try in this week and then decide if this is something for me, or if you guys can have any, you know, idea for me, please do, because I am really struggling every day. And also, one more thing I realized, I love question, especially a difficult one that would challenge me to think. Like, I have people ask me a question of Asperger, I think. You know, I thought I don't know the word, and I was kind of in the mode, try to think, oh, I need a case study, I need to know more about this. And then it turned out like, you know, I do have guinea pig or I do have case study near me, I just never pay attention to it. So I sometimes like difficult question because it inspire me to look into it. So this is why I'm saying, like, I do encourage you guys, if you got great question, you think people may be interested as well. You know, I may or may not know the answer, but if that's that, you know, people have a question, sometimes it will, you know, push me to look into it if it's some area that I'm interested. So, you know, again, if you guys have any question, do go to my website and leave it on the ask question section. You know, I'll look into it. I may not answer it right away, but if it's something that I think it will help a lot of people, I usually will try to dig into it within my ability to find the answer for you guys. So anyway, I hope that answered the question of 2. Again, if you like what I'm doing, join me live on Periscope, or go to my Facebook, or go subscribe my YouTube channel, or go to my website at ruowen.com. Till then, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!